Hey YouTube, League Turnover Day, Great League, and Sunshine Cup, which is a Great League, 1500 CP. Sunshine Cup is only normal, fire, grass, and ground. And you're thinking, didn't we just see this? Yes, we just saw this 2 weeks ago. So your options are Great League, which just happened, or Sunshine Cup, which happened 2 weeks ago. So the good news is we can talk about this very, very easy and quick because there's not much to talk about. Basically, here's the top 20, and here's basically how this league broke down. You had Flyers, which basically go unchecked. There's only Steelix at 19 that really can resist flying type moves. So you had Flyers going unchecked. You have Steelix as the main answer to the Flyers. And then you had the Fighters in Vigoroth, Double, and what's not on this list is counter user Blaziken as your main counter users to beat Steelix. And then your Flyers to deal with, for sure, to deal with Blaziken because it was half fighting, but also just to do okay against the, does well against the counter users. Just to note, you're seeing all the gray on the list, Pidgeot, Rufflet, Starvia, Swellow, Noctowl, that they are half normal typing. So counter actually does neutral to them. So those matchups are a little trickier. Gligar, Gliscor as half ground, half flying, resist the counter. So keep that in mind. So it's a very, very easy meta. So I put 3 teams. I did 3 teams. All did well. I'm gonna go. I'll link the videos. I'll probably just put them above that you can click on and check them out if you want to check them out. Here is the thought process behind all these teams and how they work. So my first thought process was, okay, everyone knows this is going to be a flying type meta, so everyone's going to be running a Steelix. So I'm going to go counter Steelix. So Kanto Ninetales, Vigoroth, Swampert. Basically 3 Pokemon that all beat Steelix while at the same time dealing with Flyers, right? You have Vigoroth and Ninetales, which do great against normal type flying, and then you have Swampert, which will do decent against normal type flying as well. Also hitting super effective on the Gliscor and Gligar. So this is probably my best team. It's a balanced team. Vigoroth is super strong as a safe swap. Swampert and Ninetales, there's again not a ton that hard punishes because there's not a lot of grass. There's only a little bit of water. You're gonna see my last team is all weak to water because besides Swampert, there's really no water in this meta. So again, if you just want a balanced team where all Pokemon are good in evenish scenarios, this is one that I would run. Team number 2, I used a fast move damage team. So this is Shadow Steelix with Dragon Tail, Donphan with counter, and Blaziken with counter. So 2 things with this team. If you have, for this team to actually work properly, you probably need the Shadow Blaziken and Shadow Donphan. Because if you're going to do a fast move damage team, you need that fast move pressure. Blaziken, I think, is very strong. The only other thing you need to know about Blaziken is that you're still going to need to use shields in the Vigoroth matchup. So in the Vigoroth matchup, let's say they save swap. You're running a Steelix. Let's say they lead a Flyer. They're going to save swap Vigoroth. You come in Blaziken. A Shadow Blaziken can just shield the Body Slam once and farm all the way down and come out with a bunch of energy. The non-Shadow cannot, so just keep that in mind. That's why I actually did build up a Shadow Blaziken after this team, because I'm like, that's kind of a weakness of the Vigoroth. You really want that fast move damage, use the Shadow. But yeah, you can take that in the 2v1 shield if you want as well. So you have basically Blaziken can be weak to flying and water. So again, this team is triple weak to water, and so is my next team. My next team is also triple weak to water. So you might want to switch up. You can switch up Donphan for Double or Vigoroth or some other counter user if you want the fast move damage there. And then what happened was basically countering. You have the meta in mind. I countered the meta immediately. I then went sort of a fast move damage team, and then I countered counter teams because I saw teams with Blaziken and Vigoroth double. Every single team seemed to have at least 2 counter users. Blaziken became very popular. So I did an anti-counter team. I did Shadow Nidoqueen, Gligar, and Skeledirge. So obviously, triple weak to water here again. Again, there's only Swampert in this meta, so if you see Swampert, it's probably lost. Gligar can actually deal with Swampert. but other obviously Nidoqueen and Skeledirge cannot. But basically, this is to resist the counter users. You have Nidoqueen as a poison, which will resist the counters. You have Gligar as a flyer, and you have Skeledirge as a ghost. So if you are seeing Vigoroths everywhere, you're seeing Blazikins everywhere, this team is for you. Again, you can change one of them up just to not be triple weak. There's other things that are probably resist counter as well in this. Maybe go with like another, as I'll say, the only other flyer doesn't resist counter, but it'd be like neutral, like Pidgeot and something that would be neutral flyers. But Skeledirge was good in this. They're all good in this meta. I think Nidoqueen, I still feel the Nidoqueen nerf. Nidoqueen's Poison Fang got nerfed a few seasons ago, and you really feel like it was really, really powerful when it was only 5 Poison Fangs, because then the poison jabs add up. But now taking it to get to 6 and 6 now, you really feel how much worse it is. So Nidoqueen is pretty bad there. Gligar is obviously really good, one of the top metas in Open Great League. Skeledirge as a ghost, double resisting the counters, so really strong from that perspective, being able to come out with a ton of energy and moves there. Problem is you are very glassy, so you probably no, you can actually live a Bulldoze. I've taken a Bulldoze from Vigoroth non-stab, and the counters are double resisted, so you live a Bulldoze actually. But those are the 3 teams. I put out a Great League team video this morning, so I've run from, I said in the video, 2800. I'm at, as of shooting this video, just over 2800, like 2815, basically using all the teams that I showcased this morning, plus a few others that are coming in the next couple days, because I have, obviously Great League was on last week, Go Battle Weekend was on last week. I have a ton of Great League teams to showcase. So I will be showcasing those this week. I doubt that I'll play this. No, I'm just rambling. So good luck if you're going to play this. I doubt that I'm going to play this. I don't see a reason to. It's a very, very small meta. Great League I'm actually having a lot of fun with. It's very, very open Great League right now. Yes, obviously there's a lot of Metacham and a lot of Lickitung and a lot of Gligar and a lot of Ace and such. Yes. There's a lot of other Pokemon. Like, I've now brought back 2 of my sort of staples in Togedemaru and Cancel Ninetales back in play. Other ice like Dugong and Ninetales has more play. I've been using Carbink a lot, which I built up. So there's a lot of other Pokemon. I'm just trying to see off the top of my head. Sorry, this is getting very randomly for what is supposed to be a short video. I mean, but the video is done. Superior is everywhere. I saw Tho talk about how Guzzlord is a core breaker for what you're seeing in the Great League right now. Defense Deoxys, Dragonite, I use one on my team. Azumarill's making a comeback this season. Seeing some Greninjas. Frostlass as an answer to Metacham, which is everywhere. So there's a lot of Pokemon. Umbreon has become back because everyone's safe swapping Lickitung because Noctowl got nerfed. So Umbreon has becoming good in the back again because it's bulky and can kind of deal with everything. So really interesting that how much the Great League meta has opened up this season with the moveset changes. So that's been fun. So I'm going to focus there this week. Yeah. So if you have any Great League teams you want me to showcase, let me know. Like I said, as of now, I'm filming this Wednesday night, so this is going to Friday. I have like probably 4 more Great League teams to showcase over the Go Battle Weekend and up to today, Wednesday. And I got another one I'm going to use tomorrow, so I'll probably have 5 teams already, plus whatever else I get next week. Anyways, that is it. Thanks for listening to me ramble at the ending, and I'll see you guys in the next one.